You today. Hopefully you are well. Good afternoon to some, good evening to others, and good night to some others. I know that we have folks all over the world, and I am very thankful for the following. So you notice we have a new name change, or we have a name change. If you are new here, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Why? Because it helps the channel. It really does. The more engagement we get on the channel, the more you guys like, comment, the more you do things on the channel, the more the algorithm likes it, and the more YouTube is like, yay, we'll promote this channel. Good morning, Tara. How are you, my darling? Thank you for jumping in and seeing about us. So, I really didn't have a topic or a subject this morning. Normally I don't come in on Saturday mornings, but as you guys see, I'm out and about. I'm about to go and do a couple things that I need to do. I'll leave it at that. I just ordered some silver. You know, I made a discovery. I wasn't going to tell you guys, but since we've been talking about it, I made a discovery just right before I left. Because I was like, wait a minute, I think I got some things over here in this area. And I keep a lockbox at the house. You know, I got several of them, but I keep one. And I had thrown some things in that I had ordered years ago. I'm talking like 2-3 years ago. You know how you order stuff or you get things in and you order them at the time and then you put them away and you forget about it. I've got apple butter in the crop for canning later. I heard that. That sounds delish. So now you order stuff and then later on, or you order and then you plump it. Well, I do. I'll order things. I'm like, oh, okay, let me order this and blah, blah, blah. Then I'll forget about it. I mean, like, totally forget. So I had ordered some coins, some bars years ago, and I ordered them because they was cool. They were cool and they were cheap. You know, I was like, okay, let me order this. So I went and looked at them. Y'all, I had ordered 4 gold bars, a copper bar, and 2, and these are all 1 ounces, and 2 1 ounce copper coins. I mean, these coins they're just like the American Eagles or Liberty Eagles or whatever they're called. And I was like, I opened up that lockbox and my jaw dropped. And I had ordered some like old baseball cards from like the 80s or something like that. They're still unopened, so I still have yet to even open them, see what's in them, because I know they're more valuable when they're unopened. My jaw dropped. I was like, oh my God, I forgot I had ordered this stuff. So now it's making me have to go, or wanting to go, let me see, okay. So it's making me want to go through all my other boxes to see what else I might have ordered. Because I had ordered some silver coins a while ago too, and I found 2 of them this morning. You know, not thinking about it at the time, not even thinking about how valuable they could have been or whatever. I just ordered them because they were cool. And I found 2 of them. And I asked my wife, I said, hey, you remember a while ago when I showed you these coins and blah, blah, blah? She was like, yeah. I was like, didn't I have like 4 or 6 of them? Because I only found 2. I was like, didn't I give you like a few of them and told you to? She's like, I don't remember that. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I did just order 2. Good morning, Tony. How are you? You see, I'm up and about early, and it's all good. Yeah, I'm doing good, brother. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you all for jumping in. I appreciate it. I'm just talking about some things that are going on in life, because I've gotten motivated about, you know, stacking some coins and stacking some metal. So I found that stuff this morning, and I told Jennifer, I said, if these things are real, we're rich. So she's like, well, take them, go ahead and praise, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So then she's like, well, bite it. So I bit the gold bar, and that sucker indented. I was like, oh my God, wow, this is too cool. So anyway, it's all good. It is what it is, you know. If gold and ammo. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, we got to celebrate each other's, you know, victories, even though they may be small victories or large victories, whatever. We got to share in each other's, you know, victories, because a lot of folks hate. A lot of folks hate. Yeah, that's the next thing I'm gonna buy. I bought a bunch of ammo about the same time I bought these collectibles. That's the only reason I was even buying them. I was buying them because they were just cool and they were cheap at the time, or what I considered to be cheap. Now I'm like, so we'll see how it all washes out. So let's see here. That's my next step. Start buying a few more rounds, because I know all this stuff is becoming harder and harder to find. So I'm gonna start after this 2 weeks, 1st of September. I'm going to be starting my preps up again. Not that we're getting low, it's just you can't never have enough of them. So back on BBBs, folks. And I have literally not bought a prep. Canned goods and water. I have not bought a prep in like 4 or 5 months. And this is unlike me, but during this time of pandemic, I wanted to eat through some of our stuff, and I wanted to see how long things would last. And so far, so good. Now, of course, I understand and I know that if the situation was different, we would have to react differently or act differently. We would not be able to do the things we're doing now, and nor would we want to. And I've been thinking about this too. I still haven't got my Berkey. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna ask Jennifer to reach out to him today, and I'm gonna give them one more chance to communicate with me. And Jennifer did some research. This is a authorized dealer of Berkey. This is not the Berkey people, themselves. Probably getting another 150, 200 pounds of rice today. How much is a 50-pound bag of rice now? It's got to be $60, $70. Got to be. Then again, I don't know. I haven't bought rice in a year. I had bought so much beans and rice when I first started prepping, because that's everybody was saying, hey, if you're just getting started with prepping, buy tons and tons of beans and rice. And that's all I bought. I bought like tons and tons and tons of beans and rice. I don't even, be honest with you, I don't even know how. Oh, it's $20? Oh, hell, that's cheap. I don't think it was $1 a pound. $20? Man, if y'all not buying beans and rice, y'all crazy. Only thing about that, it takes a bunch of water to process, So you gotta make sure you have water. So, excuse me. Yeah, that's I will make sure if you're watching this and you're just now starting to prep, or you're just now starting to become aware of prepping, you can't go wrong with beans and rice, But buying it and stacking it is different than buying it and putting it away, because it's a certain way you need to put it away. You need to, get you some. You need to store it, okay? You need to store it properly, because I've lost so much, not so much beans, but I've lost a lot of rice to mice. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all. We have oh God, you have a creek. Oh, you're so blessed. You have a Berkey? Yeah, we got a Berkey. Tara, I don't know, do you have a Berkey? I'm not sure if you have a Berkey or not. Yeah, that's my biggest concern right there is water. I would have to start collecting water. I have somewhat of a water source not too far from me, because I live not far from a highway, and they always have runoff, and they always have they create little canals and ravines and things like that, for the runoff. So I could potentially, and then there's a canal right here, so it's not that far. I mean, it would be a bike ride. It would be a hump, as we call it in the military. It would be a hump to get there, because you're talking 2-3 miles. Now the one that's by my house is down the street, but that's not always gonna it's not always gonna have water. You got 2 soya minutes for now. Okay. Yeah, I just ordered another Life Straw, just because just to have another. I just ordered that this morning, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm thinking about canceling my order with for that Berkey, and then just ordering it from Amazon. That way I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it in 2 days, 3 days max, and just do it that way, because this is ridiculous. And I know I'm gonna end up paying way more than what but I'd rather pay more for it at this point in time and get it than to try to save $50-$60 and not receive it. And it's crazy because I talked to the guy July the 7th. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I see your order, man. Give me 5 business days. I'm gonna get it right out to you." And my patience have worn thin, very thin. And if you don't know what a Berkey is, you can look it up. But basically, a Berkey is considered by most in the prepper community the best way that you can purify water. It supposedly gets out 99.99% of everything. Impurities. Now y'all correct me wrong. Once you're running through a Berkey, as long as you got your filters in, you don't have to boil it either, do you? No matter where that water's coming from. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But in a survival situation, I don't know. If I was getting the water from, you know what? Hell, you almost got to do that with municipal water now. If you're gonna use water, and of course they're not gonna tell you what's in the water. Anyway, 2 Sawyer Minis. Sawyer Minis are cheap. You can get them things like $20-$25 at Walmart, I think. Even though I hate Walmart, I do buy a bunch of. I have bought a bunch of my preps from Walmart, and I try to support local as much as I can. But we don't have local mom and pop shops anymore. They just don't exist. Unfortunately, a lot of folks have just gone out of business, and Mr. James and Miss Sue's grocery store or corner store, whatever. Those things are the things of the past. They supposedly filter 100,000 gallons each. Yes. Have you ever pumped 5 gallons of water for a mile? It's yeah, it is ridiculous. Yeah, Walmart does destroy the local. What is local what? Zone measures? What is that? Oh, mom and pop. Yeah. Yeah, I mean Walmart is taking over, and it's sad because they putting a lot of entrepreneurs out of business. How can you compete with them? You're talking about $1 billion company, and you're barely making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. You can't compete with that. But there are documentaries on how Walmart has ruined whole entire neighborhoods and communities. Just the way of life, y'all. Just the way it is, I suppose. We have a wheelbarrow for moving water from the creek. That's smart. I recommend anybody that has any kind of dwelling, if you have any kind of yard, to have a wheelbarrow, because it helps. In New Mexico, they refuse to allow Dollar General from opening. Probably smart. Yeah, probably smart. And wheelbarrows are so, you can buy one of those things. Now here I go again with the big box stores. I bought my wheelbarrow from Lowe's and put that sucker together. I think I only spent like $40 for it, because I refused to buy one that was already put together, because they were like $119. And I was like, I'll buy this sucker in the box and just put it together myself. It's the one that has the 2 tires up front, so it makes it so much easier to control. One thing about it is, because it's outside, of course. I wish I had a garage, but because it's outside, it's the handbar or the arm rail or whatever has rusted. But I always wear gloves when I'm outside anyway. But that's now. something happens and we don't have the modern conveniences of life anymore, then a lot of us gonna have hard hands. You know, y'all would, if you meet me and you see my hands, you're like, oh yeah, that dude does not do the work he says he does. I do. I just wear gloves all the time. And I do that because I used to look, when I first got started, I used to look at the guys' hands that I was working around, and their hands were like just dried leather. I was like, I don't want my hands to look like that in 20 years or 30 years or whatever. So even though I don't put moisture on my hands all the time, I do wear gloves all the time. And they get carried. Look, I'm thinking about it now. So they're dry and they get cracked and all that kind of stuff, but they're nothing like the guys like I work around and with. Get two. It's funny. I was looking at the 250 gallon totes. I was looking at them this morning. That's funny. It's funny you should mention that because I just looked at those this morning. The community got together and fought against big corporations distributing their local economy, disturbing their local economy, and all the money stays in the community. That's true. That's how Reed Butter, Mo Scarlett was lying about doing okay to Gone with the Wind. Her hands were rough. Yep. I never seen that movie though. It's a lot of things, a lot of old. Good Lord, Jennifer put that thing on so tight, it's ridiculous. Plus, I just put lotion on my hands, so I don't have any grip. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm truly excited. I got a project I'm about to start. It was a substantial. For me, it's very substantial. And then I got another project right after this, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this one knocked out and done, so we can get into the next project, so I can get this currency. Okay. And it's crazy because Jennifer and I we got some things that we're invested in, and instead of pulling out a say, I was like, babe, I tell you what, this is what we'll do. I'll go ahead and knock out these 2 jobs real quick, or as quick as possible, as soon as possible, and then we don't have to touch savings, and we can take that I make and earn, put it over here for the future, and we don't have to touch savings, and we'll touch anything that we put to the side for our new house. She's like, sounds good to me, which I knew she was gonna be like, yeah, sounds good to me. I already knew that, which is fine. We're a team, and if you got somebody in your life and they're not team you, then you probably don't have a team. Sorry I didn't say good morning to you, bro. My bad. It's all good. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't put any stock in you guys coming in and saying good morning, good afternoon, anything. Let's see. Chinese people know you're poor if you're dark. Yeah, because you work out in the sun. Now that's a whole different culture and community over there. That's you got. I mean, I've never really studied the Chinese culture, but yeah, that's the way it used to be back in the way. That's the way it still is. Now, people, they're like, the darker you are in the United States, they know that you're doing well because you're getting a lot of sun or you're tanning all the time, so you can afford to do that. That's the way it is in our culture. That song has been in my head for 2 days, and I need to listen to it. So I was telling you guys earlier in the week that we took the time out and we watched, I think it was Tuesday night, we watched Black is King by Beyonce, the motion picture album release drop, whatever they call it. And there's one song in there, and it's talking about power. And I listened to, I don't know, somebody had it on one of the Instagram or Facebook or whatever as I was scrolling through. I really don't scroll a lot on Facebook, so it must have been Instagram, it must have been IG. And I heard that chorus line, and ever since then, for like 2 days, that little hook has been in my head. And I don't know if you guys can do like this, but I hear a piece of a song, and it will be in my head until I listen to it. It's amazing how the brain works. I woke up this morning to a nightmare too, and I don't know why in the world I had a nightmare, because I hadn't talked about the Navy. Yes, I did. I talked about the Navy yesterday to No, day before yesterday to another friend of mine, and we were talking about doing disability and all this kind of stuff. So that was probably my trigger. But yeah, I woke up to a nightmare. But anyway, I stayed up about an hour or two and went back to sleep, got me some rest. Feeling good. My guy's supposed to meet me at 9:30 over here at the place. I actually got a little time. I can run and go do a little small job real quick. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to go ahead and end with you guys now. We've been on 20 minutes. Jesus, this time be flying. I appreciate y'all because I know there are a trillion other channels y'all can go to, but you guys keep coming back to whatever the channel name is. Real Life Positive Prepper. Love it. What's up, Michael Best? Michael Best finally gets some shout outs while we're live. So thanks again, Michael Best. And he is such a humble guy. It was his, when I changed the name from Plant-Based Homestead Prepper to Positive Prepper, he's like, I like the name, but why don't you go Real Life Positive Prepper? And y'all, I really want to drop the prepper part, but I don't have another word that I can put in there that makes sense. So thanks to Michael Best. Michael Best, thank you so much. He is the guy who was like, hey, I like, Real Life Pie. And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, that truly embodies what this channel is about, because we definitely taking y'all through real life. Our real life. And I know when you put yourself out there like I'm doing, and like like a lot of you guys are doing, then you put yourself out for a lot of negativity. Lord knows I've had some, but it just doesn't faze me anymore. It used to hurt my feelings. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first started the channel and somebody would say something derogatory, I get so just hurt. Now I'm like, hey, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it, and I'm not gonna take that from you, or at least I'm not gonna try. So thank you for making it here on the channel. Y'all hear me say that all the time, right? And even trolls. I mean, I appreciate trolls that come in. I may be doing a water fast today, because when I'm working like I'm about to start working, I don't have time to eat. And it's crazy when you do a water fast after about 3.5 days, you get this overwhelming sense of, I am just, ooh, I like that. Tahanga, Real Life Positive Survivors. Now that I like. Yeah, because I've been wanting to get rid of the prepper name, because I think it just puts a stigma on your channel. What's another word for survivors, y'all? Or another word we can put it instead of survivors? And I think if anything ever major happens, I think that's what you're going to have to be. I think you're going to be extremely positive. Nice to find the kitchen live. I'm glad you came in. I was just talking about your plantation. I was just talking about Walmart. This guy's obviously going fishing. He's got like a canoe on top of his Honda Civic with his fishing poles in his license plate. I can't make this up, y'all. I really can't make this up. This dude really has a thing on. Oh gosh, it's not gonna work out that way. Yeah, it's not gonna work out that way. He's in this lane. If I stayed over there and he was over here, y'all would be able to see it. I maybe can turn by. See if I can't slow down enough for y'all to see him. Dadgummit. Couldn't do it. Was turning. The Walking Journey channel is at day 21 of the 40-day fast. Oh. They doing a 40-day. Are they doing water only? Are they doing intermittent? What are they doing? Because that's gonna be. I ain't gonna say that's impossible, but dadgummit, that's gonna be tough right there. But if you're gonna do a 40-day, they gotta be doing something other than just water only. What are they doing? I saw. Oh, you saw it? Did you see it for real? Oh goodness! But you know what? That just goes to show you, when you're determined about something, nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing will stop you. They're doing a water fast. Excuse me. I mean, you can do a 40-day, but God Almighty, you got to be locked in. You can, and you can't. I don't think you can do it by yourself. I think the only way you can do a 40 days is being locked in. Either you got a spiritual connection that's like second to none, or you got a group of folks that's just urging and helping you get through. You know, I've done 3-day dry, 18-day water, and then 22-day juice for a total, what's that, 42? But man, oh man. But I was locked in. I could have gone further. And I think at the time I was so locked in that after it's crazy. I might still be fasting because I was fasting for a particular reason. I was fasting for a financial blessing, and little did I know. It's funny. I was fasting for a lump sum blessing. Little did I know that I'd be so blessed right now. You know. Because I feel like I am tremendously blessed. Even just with this channel, you know, I am so blessed having. I like to call y'all family members. I think he's trying to reach enlightenment or something. Well, he's doing this by himself. Oh yeah, if he's trying to, he's definitely gonna be enlightened. I saw a whole bunch of stuff on my 42 days. I mean, I saw a lot. And it's a lot of things that you can't even explain to people, you know, because they'll think you're crazy. You really feel like you have an out-of-body experience a lot of the times. And I kind of looked at it as like, y'all remember when Neo really knew his power in the Matrix? That's the way I kind of felt. I kind of felt like I could literally fly. I know it sounds crazy. I really literally felt like I could literally fly and go see different places. I know this sounds crazy as hell. But I was so locked in and I was so in tune to Mother Earth and Spirit, and some people say God, you know. But I was so, I was heightened. Everything was just firing, everything. And I think I reached that point after about 30, about day 30, 31, 32. No, I think it took a little bit longer. I think it took about, but I had already done successfully a 21-day water only. Then I ate really clean for like 14 days. Then I went and did my 42. So I had cleansed. I had cleansed very well. I don't know if you can say enlightenment or not. I'm not sure if you can say that. All I know is I felt good. I felt the best I've ever felt in life. I felt so good. I know I'm about to wake this girl up. I don't even care. All right, come on, y'all go with me. I'm about to go measure something. Really, like I said, it's gonna be a really quick job. And I may come back later on. If she gets her, I may come back later on and hang these blinds for her. Make this little quick money. She got her mat down already and everything. Come on, I ain't got time for this. So yeah, that fasting thing, I've tried it this year. I'm not locked in. It's so difficult. I'm not saying I can't do it, but doggone, it's just very difficult for me right now. Extremely. Does her thing even work? She got her house locked up. Come on. I probably need to call her. Y'all hold on. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and touch someone. This boy texts me. Okay. Y'all remember that? I think that was AT&T. Reach out and touch someone. Alright. Making a phone call. open the door so I can manage this stuff and leave and go do what I'm doing?
Okay. I'm coming.
Bye.
Ooh, I thought I heard somebody at the door. I'm so sorry. I'm coming.
All good.
Oh, I'll be there in just a second.
All right. She's like, I'm so sorry. She was vacuuming. She's like, I thought I heard somebody. I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's all good. No harm. Let me see. I miss your juicer. I need to go to in-laws and find it. Oh, miss my juicer. I think he's trying to reach. Oh, I didn't even see you say I missed my juicer. I'm thinking of buying 25 pounds of wheat berries. I don't have a grinder yet. I don't even know what wheat berries are. Sounds like work. Sounds like work. Come on, Lena. She's taking her sweet time. Hey, Jean. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Whew, almost tired. I was shampooing.
You shampooing?
My
You ain't got nothing to shampoo. Oh, your stuff.
Yes.
All right, let's see
I
here.
gotta get a pencil and paper.
Yeah, you do need to do that.
That's right. I'm out of breath.
I see.
Oh.
Alright, so that is. Shoot. This is not gonna be awkward. I need to bring in my. I need to stand on one of her chairs. She don't have a fit. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Can I stand on one of your chairs? I said, can I stand on one of your chairs?
Yeah.
You sure? Because I know you got like $1 million stuff in here.
I got a ladder.
Is it gonna
I got a little flat. Look there in the kitchen right
I don't think it's gonna reach up there. I don't need a steps, dude. I need a ladder.
Oh, I still can't breathe and I gotta find paper. So give me a moment.
Why don't you just text it to yourself?
I ain't got time to text it to myself.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
That means I gotta get my phone and do all that.
Uh-huh.
And you told me to hurry up. Isn't that what you told me? You told me to hurry up.
Yeah, well, I gotta get some work now.
Okay, all right. And you did take the time, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is my second time.
Oh gosh. Oh
It's
gosh.
alright. I ain't messing with you. I
Oh.
ain't gonna mess with you too much.
Oh, don't fall. Oh, you needed something like that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no steps too much gonna cut it. Oh, I'm glad we measured.
Really?
Yeah. That's so bad. Alright, now do you want them to be inside or you want them covered outside? And what I'm talking about is the trim up there.
The trim.
Up here.
What do you? What is the best? I can't even envision it now.
Okay, so what I mean is
The outside of the white
the
trim.
outside of the white trim.
Not really. If they can go inside, that's fine. Whatever length that I can get that's appropriate.
Alright. So you got that's about 71 inches.
70.
Yeah, so you need,
71.
and you ain't gonna find nothing at 71.
So I'm gonna have to get 36?
Yeah, you gonna find. Well, 36 are good.
Okay.
And I'm sure they're the same size.
36 by
Or 436, it's about 64.
4. Okay.
Or you can go with 2 of these, and then I can cut the slats.
Really?
Yeah, I can put these on the outside up there, and then cut these to fit off in here. That's why I asked you if you want the inside or outside.
Inside is fine.
Okay.
Let's try 436 by who?
64.
64.
That's about as short as they gonna make them.
Okay. 36 by 64. That's my task today. I gotta take my niece her birthday present. Okay. And then we'll talk about getting them in, right?
Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna be free.
Okay.
Or cheap.
Oh. I gotta get a little tougher here. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. That's not gonna be free. You're cheap. Okay. All right.
Well, if you're just gonna go do the inside ones, you know me, just give me a donation. I ain't gonna charge you. We family.
Thank you, family.
Yep. If you get them today, call me because I'm gonna be in this area. I'm gonna be over here.
I'm gonna be looking for them after I can get dressed and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Y'all see? I don't see how I make any money. Prison grew fast. He's standing on her nightstand. Oh, said Miss Parker. I know, y'all. She didn't know I was live. Yeah, Gloria got her behind. He said Miss Parker. Yep. Yeah, she's definitely a Miss Parker. And she always be all crazy. She just, oh my God, she's always, I like to mess with her because then she gets all scatterbrained and just, I'm like, it ain't no big deal for me, you know. Work is work. And that's light stuff right there. That ain't nothing. I will need to go get, before I do it, I got my 6 foot, no, it's a 4 foot step ladder. I really need my 6 foot A-frame. I can probably make it do. I don't know if I'll be able to reach that though, cause yeah, that was. I probably need my 6 foot A-frame ladder to do that job. So I told her I'd do it today, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, cause I was up on that. It was like a seat. I wasn't on her nightstand, y'all. I was on a. What was that? What you call those things? Not a bench. Stool. More like a stool than anything. What's going on today? Today, I am about to go start a big project. So we're going to be doing a bunch of demo. We're going to demo the kitchen. We're going to demo both bathrooms. I think that's all we're demoing. We're demoing bathrooms and we're demoing kitchen. I'm going to be doing a bunch of wall patching. And what else? We're painting the whole entire house. So we're gonna be demoing the kitchen this morning and bathrooms. Hopefully we can get that stuff done in if we can get that stuff done in under 2 hours. I'm giving us 2 hours to demo the kitchens and bathrooms, and we can paint. I got 3 gallons of sealing white. If we can paint if we can do the upstairs today, I count it a victory. Because my guy's gonna be helping me. He can come over here tomorrow. He can work all day long by himself tomorrow. So if we can get that far today, then I can get him to finish the ceilings tomorrow. So he can be downstairs. He can do all the ceilings tomorrow, and then we can start on walls Monday. Start on walls Monday. We can probably knock out all the walls on Monday, Tuesday, and then we got trim. Trim is gonna take the longest. So then we have Wednesday, Thursday to do trim. But the way I do trim, I'm gonna teach him how to do trim fast. So yeah, Thursday we should be finishing up this or before. But I see it, if we start getting behind, then I'll come after work and then I'll work like into the night, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, midnight, and then just because I have a deadline on this one. I can't be messing around on this one. So then after that, we're going to remodel both bathrooms, and that's it. Our job is done. So we're painting, we're demoing, patching holes in the walls. Putting out then electrical, ceiling fans, and that's light stuff. Ceiling fans, light fixtures. That's nothing. Excuse me, y'all. Real life surviving and thriving. You know what? When you said thriving a while ago, when you said surviving, I thought thriving. Real life surviving and thriving. I like that. I ain't gonna say we're gonna change it to that, but I kind of like that. Still full of hope. My house makeover finished yesterday. It took months. No, we don't take that long doing jobs around here. I got a week to do this. Less than a week. I was hoping to start yesterday, but the lady who was living there, she did it until last night to move out, which puts me behind schedule because I wanted to do demo last night and start painting today. So, But my guy that works with me and works for me, He's good. He's good to go. He's always on time. He's probably there now waiting on me. I told him meet me at 9:30. So raised beds keep the dogs from peeing on food. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I had to put up a whole fence just so I keep my dogs out of my doggone garden. But yeah, I like the raised beds. That might be what I go to. Your raised beds look good. They were amazing. What's the other advantage of having raised beds, y'all? Y'all tell me. So, what's going on today? All right, cool. Caught up. Thank you. Yes, thank you for sharing. They were amazing. I'm at that same intersection where the homeless guy be with his dog, and somebody else is out here today, this morning. I guess he takes Saturday off. There's definitely somebody else over here on his corner. I had said one day I was gonna put on my old raggedy clothes and grow my beard out and everything. I was gonna stand here with a sign just to see how much I can make a day, but I don't have that kind of time. Oh, raised beds save your back. This is my thing with raised beds, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. This is my thinking. My thinking with raised beds is you build, because I can build a bed. I don't want to fill up that whole entire box with dirt. That just seems like that's really expensive to me. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think of a cheaper way of doing it. What if you did like the bottom mulch, and then like the top 3 inches of soil? Could you get away with that? Is that possible? They need more water, but the veggies do not drown in a storm. It's not expensive. Oh, okay, cool. Keep you from having to dig. You can also just add weed cloth. Ah, that's interesting. Every time I see somebody with raised beds, their stuff just looks so good, Yeah, and it looks like it always looks like, it seems like nobody has any weeds in their raised beds, and I wonder that, because in my garden, oh God, it's like the weeds just be taking over. Then again, I didn't really put a whole bunch of time in the garden this year. All right, you mix it with compost. All right, fill beds with cardboard and or straw hay. Put rotted firewood in the bottom of mine. Ah, okay. Now we talking. Yeah, I guess over a period of time that stuff is gonna decompose, and yeah, I just didn't want to put organic soil, in there, because that would get expensive. Now, if you're doing hay and straw and all that kind of stuff, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Somebody's gonna be happy. You got a barbecue grill out here. Look at that. Somebody's gonna come by and get that. 9:17. So we're gonna get in here. We're gonna tear this place apart real quick, and hopefully. Well, I don't want to tell y'all all my tricks, but we're gonna remove the kitchen counters. Why does this feel not right? Oh, there it is right there. I came in the other way the last time. What's this address? Where's my... Oh, I left my freaking book at home. I left my my contractor's... It's not even a pad, it's like a binder. It's not even a binder, it's a clipboard. And I left it at home. Carrots need really loose soil. Okay. I don't know what this cat's doing. I think this is my jug. Pretty sure. Watering. Take a hole and block it in and put the small holes down. Okay, I'm about to read that in a minute. How you doing? Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Doing all right. I thought I'd be the only one here today. Oh, all right, beautiful. Just doing the grass, that's it?
Do what?
You just doing the lawn?
No, I'm just working this out.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm about to read that in a minute, y'all. Okay, I got some blinds. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Okay, cool. I know she ain't gonna want that hood vent. Alright, unscrew. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna take us 15, 20 minutes. Screw around there. As long as we're neat, we should not have to patch any holes. Oh yeah, these cabinets gotta go. These cabinets are absolutely trash. Trash. Oh God, this house. Oh, and I'm doing electrical. That's another thing. I'm changing out all these outlets and switches and covers and all that. I forgot about that. Oh shoot, I forgot. I need to call and ask about the dishwasher, about these countertops. Damn. Okay, this is gonna be a little tougher demo to, and y'all are probably not gonna be able. That light is trash. I need to change the light fixture so I can. I think she's gonna put a ceiling fan in here. This did change out. Take all these out and whatever. What the hell? I don't know what she want to do with this. I don't know about that. I'll call and ask. I'll be changing this out, I'm sure. Sure she don't want that. So we'll be taking all these fixtures and stuff down just to make it easier for us to paint. Nice big open space room, so you know, we'll be taking all this kind of crap out. You know, nails and crap. I don't know where my helper is. Oh wow. He'll be painting. I put him in every closet. I hate doing closets. So he'll be in, we'll sand that kind of stuff right there. I removed that. This is damaged, so we'll cut and make that nice. I don't know what the heck this was for. And nope, she cannot put, well, if she wants ceiling fans in here, I can make it happen, but all right, so that's one we can definitely change out. Gotta remove this crap. She put whatever size medicine bar up here she wants. All right, so we're gonna remove that, but we'll paint around it. All right, so I'm assuming she'll probably want this to be a different color than this. We'll paint this white just to make it look bigger. This is gonna go. There's another medicine cabinet. Now that one has to be, that one's recessed into the wall. So that one's recessed, this one's not. So we can go with whatever size she wants to go here. And then this one has to be that size. Yeah, it's a lot of work in here, y'all. This is a lot of work. Looks like my guy's gonna be on time, which is abnormal. I never even looked in the backyard. It's a little townhouse, so she don't have any doors up here. I don't know what she wants to do here. Probably put some doors up. But that's gonna be an added cost later on. We'll leave that up there. That's a good little addition. Dang, she got 2 closets in here. This lady left crap in the house. Not abnormal. She had an oxygen tank in here. That's a nice little neat portrait. I always like to walk through so I can see what's in the. I was about to be excited. So if she wants a ceiling fan over here, which she does, then I'm gonna have to run the wiring. And since she has added, that wouldn't. I mean, it's not an impossible job. It just sucks. And I'll get him to help me with that. And since we got a switch right here, we can do it. So we can run. We'll run the switch, bam, to up here in the ceiling. You know, I'll measure the room, and I will figure out where the center is, run the wiring, and hook everything up, and boom, then put up a ceiling fan for her. It's gonna be an extra charge since I gotta run wiring. I just got to where I don't bother asking for stuff, so I don't get disappointed. You cannot change people. The same as your spiritual views. Just need a wood chip out. Okay. She's gonna need some new vents. I know she's not gonna want these vents. Oh yeah. This trim down here is gonna be all right. So she's going with new carpet. So we don't have to be neat freaks. But I don't like painting like that. I don't like people walking into my job site and seeing paint everywhere. I just don't do that. That's just not my style. Yep, that's just not my style. Not at all. Alright, so I'm just cutting out a little. I see a blemish in the wall, so that's just cutting that out so I can be reminded that's something I need to patch. It's all good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So somebody at one point in time had put tape on the wall and painted and muddied it. So it was coming away. So I just took my little knife. So I guess the first thing that I can start doing she's here. All right, so looks like my owner's here. Maybe 1 or 2. In what you got. Deal with them or not. So anyways, I love watching men work. I hear that often. So yeah, I hear that quite often. She was just like I had never met her. I want to talk to her over the phone. So yeah, when we get going, I will come back in because. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some of my demo, but I don't stuff out the truck. So I'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Is this neat or what? Wow, that's the cover has got an outlet in there. That's neat. Appreciate you.